Hey guys, it's Dave from Capital Edge Financial Planning, and today I wanted to go over the top 3 mistakes that we see on a consistent basis with our clients and when it comes to their RSPs and retirement planning. We see this over and over again. Quite honestly, I think I could make a top 100 list of things that people make mistakes with when it comes to their RSPs. So this is over 20 plus years of experience noticing these things, but number 1 would be people being too conservative with their investments when it comes to their younger years. So if you're in your 20s or 30s, you have at least 20, 25, 30 years of investment time before you're going to be pulling the money out from your RSPs. So you can afford to be a little bit more more aggressive. Even the markets go down, which they will over that 30-year period for sure, you can afford to ride the trends, the ups and downs. If you're not planning to take the money out over the next 20 years, you can definitely afford to be a little bit more aggressive. Don't be investing in GICs that are getting about 2, 3, 4% now because of inflation. You can definitely afford to ride that roller coaster. Obviously making sure that it is a properly diversified portfolio. But as you draw closer to your retirement years, then yes, you can shift to be a little bit more conservative. But even as you draw closer, you're not going to be taking out your entire portfolio at once. So shifting the amount that you need for the next, say, 2 years into a little bit more conservative, so that amount's not riding the roller coaster. That would be mistake number 1. The second mistake that we see when it comes to people and their RSPs is not contributing at all. So I'm going to let you in a little secret. I've yet to meet someone that has a crystal ball that knows the perfect time to put in their investments or to start contributing. The best time is now. There's always going to be some excuse, whether it be my mortgage is too high, or we're having children and the expenses are too high, or whatever it might be. Start to do something. Something is better than nothing, and just to get your money working for you, get those tax refunds working for you, which is extremely important, but just to start putting some money away into your RSP. Also, we see this a lot with business owners where they like to have a lot of cash in their bank account, or even personal individuals that have a lot of, they use their bank account as an emergency fund, which is great. And at a certain point, you have to realize, okay, this is excessive cash that should be invested and working for me versus having $75,000 in a bank account just sitting there doing nothing. That's a little bit too much of an emergency account for rainy day expenses and whatnot. Put that money in the RSP, get that tax refund, reinvest that tax refund into your RSPs, and get your money working for you. So not investing at all, mistake number 2. And finally, the last mistake that we see people making when it comes to their RSPs is not having a plan at all. So let's say I'm starting to put money into my RSP. Great. Dave says I need to put things a little bit more aggressive because I have 20 years before I'm going to retire. So I'm not going to put it into a GIC. Great. But is my money better served in an RSP or a spousal RSP? Should I put my money into a TFSA or a non-registered account? So like all these different factors come into play, and that's where a certified financial planner can help to put together a comprehensive plan that maps out exactly where you need to be, number 1, how to reduce your taxes, which silo of an income source should you be withdrawing from first? Should it be from your RSP? Should it be from your TFSA? All these different factors come into play, and it's a huge tax savings. I can't tell you enough how much this has made a difference in my world when it comes to my regular day-to-day activities, and having the peace of mind knowing that I can do a amazing European trip or whatever it might be, knowing that it's not going to affect my future retirement plans. So having a plan, so critical in financial success and just making sure that your money is working for you. So if you'd like to go through that process, give our office a call. We'd be more than happy to map that out for you and show you some of the tax efficiencies and hopefully help you in that sense. But make sure your money's working for you. Any questions, let us know. Until next month, take care, stay safe.